Terry Stotts has been an NBA coach for a long time. I remember when he was uh, a coach of the Atlanta Hawks and all those years that they sucked. And then he got fired from Atlanta, went to Milwaukee, sucked as a head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks, got fired from there, went to the Portland Trailblazers, uh, had some good years with the Trailblazers, made the Western Conference Finals in 2019, only to get bounced by the Golden State Warriors, but has never cracked the NBA Finals. And as a result of that, Terry Stotts was fired a couple years ago. He was a coach, uh, the only coach Damian Lillard knew until um, they replaced him with Chauncey Billups. Now, what's up, y'all? I see y'all in the building. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. So, Terry Stotts was brought in 4 months ago after Mike Budenholzer was let go following a disastrous first round exit at the hands of the Miami Heat. The Milwaukee Bucks had the best record in the NBA. They were selected by many prognosticators and pundits to become NBA champions for the second time in 3 years. Instead, they were bounced out and in a massive upset by the Miami Heat. And that resulted in Mike Budenholzer being let go. So Terry Stotts was brought in despite the fact that he was not brought in as the head coach. He was brought in as the assistant. Meanwhile, the Bucks organization brought in Adrian Griffin to become the head coach. 4 months later, Terry Stotts steps down. Now, this the thing, right? This the thing. And this is where if you're a rookie coach and you got a guy that's on your staff who's been a head coach in many different stops along the way. Little seeds of dissent, little seeds of disrespect. That stuff goes unchecked and that thing festers. Over time, Adrian Griffin gets fired. Terry Stotts replaces Adrian Griffin, and Terry Stotts will have a championship ready made roster at his disposal. What's up, Kid Ants 34? Salute. Beat me right to it. What's up, Gideon? You beat me right to the punch. Because you already know what the deal was when it comes to this guy. This guy was trying to sow seeds of dissension already. So, according to an article that came out from The Athletic, and I'm going to skip past all the, it caught us all off guard and all that. No, it ain't catch you off guard. It ain't catch you off guard at all. According to witnesses, during the Tuesday's events, Griffin wrapped up the shoot around and called the team together for a huddle to close out the day and let the players get to post shoot around shooting drills. During that huddle, Griffin informed the coaches that he wanted to have a separate huddle with them once they wrapped things up. When the players and coaches broke the huddle, Stotts went in the opposite direction of the coaches' huddle and instead started walking towards players to discuss the offense. Because Terry Stotts was brought in to be the quote unquote offensive coordinator. As Stotts attempted to start a conversation with Lillard and Giannis, Griffin called Stotts to join the coaching huddle. When Stotts asked for more time with the players, Griffin yelled at Stotts to join the coach's huddle. The incident occurred in front of the entire team. While brief, The interaction highlighted the underlying complexity of the relationship between Griffin and Stotts in their first year together in Milwaukee. Around the situation on Thursday, there were two perspectives surrounding Stotts' resignation. His potential difficulty adapting to a bench role under Griffin after more than a decade as a head coach, and the other being a certain treatment and level of respect that needed to be shown to someone with Stotts' pedigree. Okay, Athletic. All right, Athletic. First of all, Terry Stotts ain't got no goddamn pedigree. That motherfucker ain't won no goddamn championship. He ain't, let alone coached in the championship. But he got pedigree. Just because you coach for a long time don't mean you got pedigree, especially when you ain't won shit. So miss me with that. He don't got no goddamn coaching pedigree. He was just a guy that coached around 3 different NBA teams for a long ass time and didn't do a goddamn thing. Period. So he don't got no coaching pedigree for him to be having some ego. Like he this 5-time NBA champion or something. Like he Pat Riley. Like he up there with Red Auerbach and goddamn old Phil Jackson. Ain't no way in hell. But he got a pedigree. That motherfucker ain't got no goddamn coaching pedigree. And he want to sit there and call himself trying to, well, I'm not going to listen to this right here. I mean, does he know who I am? Does he know the pedigree that I carry? I mean, that's the kind of ego that this man has. And he's not even all that good as a goddamn coach to be having some ego. He ain't up there with Greg Popovich or nothing like that. Hell, he's not even up there with Steve Kerr. But he got ego. Like, who is this man to tell me he is the head coach, Terry Stotts? You're not. That's who he is. Adrian Griffin is the head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks. You're not. And what Terry Stotts did was a gross level of insubordination in front of the team. And if that shit goes unchecked, the head coach would just be a figurehead. The head coach was brought in to be just that. The head coach. That means whatever he says goes. No different than if you were at your job and your manager or your leading supervisor tells you, hey, we need to be over here at this time because we got stuff to discuss. And you decide that, hey, you know what? I got to take care of this because I feel this is more important than what. No, that's how you get your ass fired. That's how you end up out of a job. But he got pedigree. He got stroke. He got the cachet to call himself challenging the first year head coach or whatever like that. Look, just because this man is the first year head coach doesn't mean this man had been the assistant coach. He had been coaching in the NBA circles. Unlike Terry Stotts, Adrian Griffin was on the championship staff in 2019 with the Toronto Raptors. What's up, RG Titan? Salute to all y'all in the building. So yeah, Terry Stotts can get the fuck out of here. I don't even know why the Milwaukee Bucks even brought this guy back. To be honest with you, to keep things a buck, I don't even know why the Milwaukee Bucks even entertained bringing this guy back. This guy has no. If you know that Giannis is looking for championship excellence and you're looking for people with championship pedigree, why would you bring this guy back? Why? There's no reason or no justification to bring back Terry Stotts. He has not shown anyone anything even remotely close of being a championship level coach. Because I can guarantee you this: if the rules were reversed and Adrian Griffin pulled that stunt, Terry Stotts would have had that dude fired. He probably would have fired that dude himself. So what makes you think? What makes Terry Stotts think that he can get away with doing that type of shit? Oh, because I'm talking to Giannis and Dame Lillard. A guy who I coached for 10 years, and we got this report. Man, the fuck out of here. Nobody give a fuck about any of that because you didn't win nothing. Now, this is why the Bucks even entertain bringing this cornball back, right? This trash of a fucking coach. The Bucks hired Stotts to be the lead assistant for multiple reasons. He had 13 years of head coaching experience with 3 different franchises, including 9 seasons with the Portland Trailblazers. And his offensive expertise, yeah, right, expertise. Look, I'm a black man who has expertise in making fried chicken, collard greens, and mac and cheese. And I can do that better than him creating a goddamn offensive set for an NBA team. Anyway, his offensive quote unquote expertise would play well with Griffin's defensive focus. Stotts has a 517 and 486 record in his 13 years as a head coach in Atlanta, Milwaukee, and Portland. Stotts could also be a useful resource for Griffin as he went through various experiences for the first time as a head coach. Ultimately, though, the partnership between Griffin and Stotts was not meant to be, and Stotts ended it with his resignation. Both Lillard and Chris Middleton told reporters that they were given a heads up of Stotts' decision on Wednesday night, with Lillard telling reporters that Stotts reached out to him personally. See, there you go. He going out to individual players and all that. Don't even bother to inform the team that he's going to step down. No, he's calling individual players. So if he's doing that as he's stepping down, what will it not say that Terry Stotts would do that as an assistant? He would do little call this person here, call that person there, make decisions behind Adrian Griffin's back. Not tell Adrian Griffin what he's planning on doing and all that. Little sneaky, little conniving, devious shit to draw dissension in an attempt to get Adrian Griffin fired so yet he can take the reins as head coach once again. He's not slick. He ain't slick. So, as far as I'm concerned, Terry Stotts, get your ass out of here. As far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, Terry Stotts has no business in the NBA. You're done. Your time is done. You would, if any GM makes this guy head coach again, that GM don't need to be a GM no more. Period. 3 different stops, and went to the NBA Finals. No championship pedigree at all. You just out here based on your so-called offensive acumen or whatever the hell that means. Because remember, after he got fired from Portland, there was rumors about him going to Indiana. There was rumors about him going to Orlando and all that. And then they end up passing him up for other guys. So what that tell you? If Indiana didn't want him, went back to Rick Carlisle. If Orlando didn't want him and went to Jamal Mosley, what that tell you? Even when he have a championship ready-made roster, he'll find a way to trick it off. But he got nerve to call himself being insubordinate, doing little sneaky, underhanded shit behind the coach's back. And then when the coach asks him, hey, we need to be in this huddle here so we can discuss something, you feel you too good to be with the other coaches or all that, similar to that fat bitch be too good to go to Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, don't worry. You out there running your mouth about the Cheesecake Factory and all that. I'm back on your ass. That's on another video. But we back on this. Little stuff like that needs to be checked at the door. For real. You can't have assistant coaches pulling off little snake tactics like that, man. That shit ain't cool, man. And then on top of that, we are Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You got 6 days before the season begins, and then Terry Stotts pulls this fucking move. He pulls this shit. All because his ego's bruised. Fuck you and your ego. As far as I'm concerned, the Bucks did us the service even bringing this guy back. Even entertaining this guy, bring the fuck out of here. You guys let me know what y'all think about that. What's up, Michael Lewis? My sister Day Love in the building. Trash ass head coach, man. He's sitting up there talking this bullshit. Like he the end all be all, like he the Don Dada. Like he know, get the fuck out of here. You know, subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Shouts out to the Lions Den basketball community. I want to thank 78 Sports TV because that's where I first learned of this stunt that Terry Stotts pulled. This your man. Scream at me. Hurt.